Beyond the Lens, Egypt by AI. In a land where time learned to measure itself by the rise and fall of a river, a story begins. A story of sunlight and stone, of salt and wind, of hands that build and hearts that welcome. This is Egypt. Not a single place, not a single moment, but a living tapestry that hums beneath the present day. We follow the breath of dawn as it opens the eyes of a nation. Water glows, air shivers gently, and the day leans forward like a friend you've known forever. Across open horizons, the earth remembers. Carved lines in ancient rock, soft curves in drifting sand, cool shadows in courtyards. Each detail whispers, "We were here. We still are." Here, the past isn't left behind. It walks beside you. Stone pillars keep their quiet vows. Ceilings, painted like the night sky, still hold the constellations steady. Doorways carved by patient hands frame the same light that moves across faces today. History does not stand still in Egypt. It breathes, it teaches, it smiles. Listen closely. You will hear artisans of 1,000 mornings. Chisels, looms, drums, the echo of footsteps along corridors meant for kings and commoners alike. You will hear the gentle cadence of prayer in many tongues. You will hear laughter in markets where copper warms in the sun and spiced coffee steams between friends. You will hear water, always water, the faithful companion of life. Egypt is many colors, and each one belongs. Desert gold that folds into evening rose. The deep blue of generous seas. Greens stitched along the river's edge, where fields and villages trade blessings with the wind. Light here is not an accident. It is a language. It finds faces, finds monuments, finds stories, and writes them again each morning. And the people, always the people. Eyes that greet you before words arrive. Welcome, spoken from the doorway, from the stall, from the deck of a boat, from a passing smile. Hospitality is not performance, it is heritage. It is bread shared warm, a chair pulled closer, a story told without hurry. It is a promise. If you arrive a stranger, you will leave as family. Walk where faith has walked, in sanctuaries of stone and silence, where lamps sway gently and time slows out of respect. Under domes that cup the sky, beneath arches that have watched centuries turn like pages. Voices rise, sometimes one, sometimes many, and the harmony is older than the city streets, older than the roads through the mountains, older than calculation, and younger than hope. Look again. The land is not only memory. It is coral gardens where the sun braids itself into water. It is mountain passes cut by patience. It is islands of palms, cool courtyards behind wooden screens, stairways rubbed smooth by the loyalty of footsteps. It is the edge of desert where balloons drift at daybreak and shadows draw maps only the birds can read. In Egypt, knowledge has always been a kind of light. From papyrus to paper to pixels, the desire is the same, to keep the flame. Reading rooms gather beams from above. Galleries share the hush of reverence. Artifacts rest like sleeping lions, still but never powerless. Hands assemble and preserve, eyes linger and learn, minds open like windows. And cities, alive with rhythm and grace. Streets where balconies listen, where perfumes and music turn corners before you do. where craftsmen still argue with perfection and sometimes win. Bridges that lean over dark water, catching necklaces of light. Homes that hold history in their wood and tile, and yet still smell like tea and fresh bread at dusk. If you stand long enough, you will notice how Egypt holds opposites gently. Silence and celebration. Monument and market. Desert and sea. Antiquity and innovation. The old teaches the new how to last. The new teaches the old how to continue. And now, lift your eyes. A new skyline gathers itself with intention. Clean lines, clear glass, green ribbons of water and light. A capital rising with the calm confidence of a nation that knows what it has already achieved and what it will yet become. Here, vision meets engineering. Tradition meets tomorrow. This is modern Egypt. Connected, creative, decisive. But for all the cranes and cables, all the grids and fiber, the oldest truth remains the simplest. People make places. Mothers at windows, children learning games older than their grandparents. Artisans who turn raw material into kindness. Singers who carry history in their voices. Captains reading the river like a book. Guides who know when to speak and when to let the view do the speaking. Each face a horizon. Each handshake a map. Traveler, bring your curiosity, bring your questions, and bring your appetite. Taste the citrus, the mint, the sesame. Taste the long afternoon. Taste the evening when the breeze changes its mind and becomes a storyteller. Walk slowly, or float, or climb. Egypt accepts your pace. The land will reveal itself in portions, like chapters. It does not need to impress you quickly. It would rather stay with you for a long time. Feel the craftsmanship around you, the weight of doors, the honesty of stone, the quiet intelligence of proportion. Patterns in wood and plaster that compose their own kind of music. Calligraphy that understands both discipline and dance. Textiles that memorize color the way we memorize names we love. And when the sun turns the day toward evening, look for the way light softens edges without stealing detail. Listen for birds returning home. Notice how the city makes room for the night. Cafes rethread their conversations. Lanterns bloom. Domes and towers earn their silhouettes. It is then that Egypt tells a favorite story. We have been here a long time. We are not done. Some will come for the monuments and find the people. Some will come for the people and find themselves becoming students of stone. Some will come for the sea and stay for the sky. However you arrive, Egypt will add something to your definition of home. This film draws on many visions to honor that fullness. 12 minutes of moments, 72 windows into a single living country. Each scene imagined, guided, and shaped to celebrate the real. Egypt 72 prompts whisk. Yes, artificial intelligence helped us compose these views, to blend perspectives and breathe motion into memory. But make no mistake, the most advanced creator here is the land itself, and the people who care for it. So, come to walk where civilizations learn to speak to the future. Come to witness the patient geometry of temples and the soft geometry of waves. Come to greet mornings that open like treasure, and evenings that fold themselves neatly into song. Come for markets that teach you the vocabulary of color, for museums that put time within reach, for sanctuaries that steady the heart. Come for the quiet, and come for the music. And bring a camera if you like. But remember, Egypt prefers the lens of presence. It rewards those who pause, who listen, who let the breeze finish its sentence. Stand where histories meet, and realize that you are now part of the story being written. Smile back at those who smiled first. Let the river teach you how to move forward while remaining yourself. From ancient thresholds to new avenues of glass and greenery, from the hush of galleries to the friendly chaos of a shared table, from coral gardens to mountain dawns, Egypt does what great hosts do. It makes room for you, room to wonder, room to learn, room to rest, room to begin again. To those who guided our view with algorithms and code, thank you. You helped us stretch our imagination. But the invitation is not to the imagined, it is to the real. If these frames look beautiful, it is because they point to something more beautiful still. Come see Egypt with your own eyes. Meet the people whose welcome is a tradition. Touch the stones that kept their promises. Watch the water write the day in gold. Breathe the evenings that know your name. Our journey for now closes, not with an ending, but with an open door.
ريحتها تحفة مش كده؟
نعناعها باين من أول شمة.
يا جماعة لسه طالعة من الفرن، خدوا. يا سلام، شايف البخار؟
هو ده الكلام، يلا نغمس.
على خير وصحبة حلوة دايما. الله يبارك الصبح يا عم عبد الله.
صباح الفل يا ولد. النهارده نروي
Beyond the lens.
ربنا يسهل.
Egypt by AI. Because beyond every lens is a world worth seeing for yourself. And in Egypt, that world is more beautiful than any image can hold.